All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Going to start just a couple minutes early here because I got to get out of here for a soccer game today for our youngest, which is going to be fun. We've got to take a look at the Bitcoin and crypto markets here this morning. Again, if you are coming on here and you want to say good morning or afternoon or good evening, you can do that on the chat. And if you want market analysis like this pretty much on the daily, push to your smartphone or straight to your inbox, follow me on Facebook or x.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here, and we're going to take a look at a chart setup called the MA Momentum Chart Setup. Now, for those who are members of iCoinPro, if you want to learn how to use the moving average momentum, MA Momentum Chart Setup, click on my iCoinPro training. And you can go to Micro Profit System Part 3, hit go, and then you'll see here it's the MA Momentum Trading. Should take you just about 40 minutes to do, and you can do it at any point in the 1 week course. All right. Now, that's going to teach you how to use this chart setup. I'm over here in the iCoinPro trading portal. This is our custom software. That only we have. We built this from the ground up to trade our strategy. You click on that little caret right there, and then click on load chart layout, and that'll bring up the MA Momentum chart setup. So for those who are total noobs here, these red and green things are called candles. They show what's happening with the price. Right now, we're looking at 1 day candles. So every single one of these shows an entire day's worth of trading. These lines here are called moving averages, this purple, maroon, yellow, etc. They show areas of potential support or resistance. The shaded area is a Bollinger Band. And to quickly go over how this works, when the market is trading by and large above all of these moving averages, then in particular trading above this light purple moving average here, it means that we are potentially in a bullish market, almost definitely not in a bear market, and building up potentially bullish momentum. Now, on the flip side, once we get stuck under all of these moving averages, in particular stuck under that light purple one, then we're potentially building up bearish momentum and almost definitely not in a bull market at that point. We got to process out the sellers and the fear before we can turn back positive. So where are we right now? Potentially going bearish. So we're down here. We're outside of these Bollinger Bands. We went and just lost all the moving averages almost, and went down to, this is the smooth moving average 150. This purple one's kind of the last line of defense to fend off a bear market. Happened pretty quickly, just 3, 4, 5 days of just pretty much down. We did get some really good buying here, which brought us back above what's called the MA moving average 200. And so we're trading above that, but we tried to get quickly back above the smooth moving average 100. And as you can see, it's acting as resistance. You can hear my alerts going off here. Stuff's always going on in these markets pretty much, which is so cool. So we'll just have to see. So the key areas of resistance looks like 85, 86K. We got to get above those and start trading above them. Then we've got this. Now we're trading below the light purple moving average. If we can't get above that, the market really could get defeated. On the downside, we need to stay above 80,000, and then below that, like 79,000. So for today, it's the weekend. Might be a little slow going. We could consolidate, trade sideways here. We'll have to see if we build any type of structure, which would be like a pennant, which is like a triangle or something like that. We'll just see. But we got some sideways trading probably going to go on here for a little bit. But again, we got to get over 85, 86,000, keep trading above those to keep the buyers happy and feeling like, okay, this is just a retrace. Now we're going to the moon. But if not, then if we start going down, if we lose 80K again, we could look at a retest of this last line of defense again, which would be pretty sketchy. And if we do dip down, we could see some of the altcoins really dip hard as well. Bitcoin's a big bully in this market, so pretty much whatever it does, all of the other coins do. All right, so that is what the key levels are looking at like right now. Let's take a look at what's called the longs and the shorts. Longs are people betting Bitcoin's going up. Shorts are people betting Bitcoin's going down. Usually they're using leverage. So that means they're borrowing money to exaggerate their gains or their losses. And it's very risky. If you've ever heard of somebody blowing out their account in trading, that's strictly because of longs and shorts. Leverage is why that happens. So right now we moved to 63.36-ish and change. So we're out of the 70% plus danger zone, which when it gets that high, it can cause more dramatic downward movement, potentially. Of course, we can also bounce. The longs can be right, but if we see this number go back over 70% again, and the price keeps slipping lower and lower and lower, at any point we can build to a selling crescendo, which is all these people long and betting Bitcoin's going up start to get liquidated en masse. It's called a long squeeze, and they all get squeezed out of the market. In other words, they get liquidated. So we'll just have to keep a close eye on that. And last thing I'm just going to check here is what's hot and what's not to trade potentially. I know one that's probably going to come up and I'm going to be embarrassed even talking about it. But this coin here, ERN, this one is, let's see what the movements are looking like. Yeah, 12% movement. It's okay volume, 30%. The volume is kind of dying off a little bit, which I don't like. So I'm going to be, if I trade this, I'm going to be looking for really big movement down, really beautiful dip trade with good roller coastering. There is some good noisiness in the chart, but the volume's dying. So I want to be a little bit more cautious, smaller positions on that. Peanut. This is a meme coin. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, guys, be careful with these things. Really good dip sequence, good recovery and everything. That's what we want to look for on this. Just, set low buy orders, be greedy with your entry. If you trade this, it does have pretty good volume. It's moving some volume. People are just nuts, dude. They're nuts. You got $34 million in 24-hour volume on a freaking meme coin about that squirrel. That was a long time ago when the meme happened. Hey, good morning, Dean. So anyway, caution. Kaido, yes, definitely a good one. This one's been good to trade. Volume is staying pretty good. Kaido is going to be at the top of my list right now. It looks like XLM is starting to do some stuff. Let's see what's happening here. Not super great, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. Kind of looking through these with you here. I'm seeing an alert for IP, but I don't know where it went. Oh, all right. Here's what we got today. We got Kaido. All right. We got definitely Kaido. That's the top. We've got Peanut and ERN. And Peanut and ERN, guys, just be cautious. Look for really perfect trades. Get in, get out. You're not looking to become an investor on Peanut coin. Okay. So Kaido, Peanut, ERN. That's what we got for today. All right, everybody, listen, if you want to learn how to trade these crazy crypto markets, just do our free boot camp. It takes you about 40 minutes. Get back with the person who introduced you to iCoinPro or shared this video with you. If you'd like to get these market analysis pretty much on the daily, follow me on Facebook or x.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. It could be a little slow here on the weekend, but going into Monday after these, this kind of downward drop through last week, we'll just have to see what the market wants to do. If it wants to rally or get a relief rally here, or if it wants to continue the trend. We'll just have to see. All right, everybody, have a great weekend, and we'll be seeing you tomorrow for the market analysis. Bye-bye now.